Bungie is in huge trouble. The creators of Halo, the creators of Destiny, one of the biggest developers of all time, is at risk of completely going underwater. You see, recently they announced their new game, an extraction shooter by the name of Marathon, with a very distinct art style. Now, when the alpha came out for this and people started to get their hands on it, people really didn't jive with the gameplay, which isn't a huge deal. It was an alpha. They were going to make changes to the game. However, shortly after that, it was found out that this art style that was so funky for this game that some people absolutely loved and was like the one redeeming factor of the game, a lot of it was actually stolen years ago. This was put out there on Twitter, and there were quite literally Easter eggs found within this person's artwork, which were then found within Marathon. Completely stolen, completely plagiarized. Now, eventually, Bungie owned up to it and said that this was a mistake of an ex-employee putting this on some templates that later other employees would use. But as a whole, as it kind of came down to it, this was absolutely a leadership problem within Bungie. Now, Sony has announced that they have got rid of, completely taken away any sort of marketing for Marathon. And marketing budgets for these type of games can be huge, sometimes like $500 million. The same price it costs to actually create the game would go into marketing. And now that is just gone. And without marketing, it lends to the question, is Marathon delayed, canceled, and what does this mean for Bungie as a studio? And that is why